Srimad Bhagavadgita, Adhyaya 12, Shloka 5. क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखम् देहवद्भिरवाप्यते. Arjuna asked a question among the Saguna Brahma Upasakas as well as those who relate to Nirguna Brahma. Who is the greatest? To be more precise, who is the greatest yogi? This was Arjuna's question. Answering Arjuna's question, Bhagavan said that the Saguna Brahma Upasaka who has absolute devotion to Ishvara is the greatest. We should understand that Bhagavan is giving this answer keeping in mind majority of the people, majority of the mumukshus, because majority of the mumukshus are not qualified for Nirguna Brahma Vidya. That is why for a vast majority of the sadhakas, for a vast majority of the seekers, Saguna Brahma Upasanam is the most suitable. Now, why it is the most suitable for majority? It is explained in this shloka. For a person who is not ready for the Nirguna Brahma, understanding the Nirguna Brahma, relating to the Nirguna Brahma, the path is very difficult, much more difficult than relating to the Saguna Brahma. This is stated in this shloka. Tesham, those people. Who are those people? We should understand this properly. They are mumukshus. They want to attain moksha. But they are not fully prepared for relating to the Nirguna Brahma, because they have not attained enough chitta shuddhi. Adequate chitta shuddhi is not there. Still, there are certain desires in the mind. Their mind is distracted to certain amount, etc. Therefore, they are not ready for Shavana, Manana, Nididhyasana, etc. They are not adhikaris. In Vedanta Shastra, we discuss the adhikari. Who is an adhikari to understand Vedanta? Who is an adhikari to pursue Vedanta? This has been elaborately discussed in the Vedanta Shastra. They lack in such adhikaritva. Even though they lack in such adhikaritva, they are interested in understanding the Nirguna Brahma. They want to relate to the Nirguna Brahma. Because the Nirguna Brahma seems more intellectually convincing than the Saguna Brahma. Therefore, despite not having adhikaritva, many people go for Vedanta. At least nowadays, it is so. So many people are listening to Vedanta talks. So many people are listening to Vedanta. So many people are reading the Vedanta books. They are avyaktasakta chetasaha. Their mind is interested in avyakta. Avyakta refers to the Nirguna Brahma, which was discussed in previous two shlokas, ye tvaksharam anirdeshyam, etc. Now Krishna says, there is nothing wrong if they try to pursue Vedanta. But there is a problem. It is not easy for them to relate to the Nirguna Brahma. It will take a long time and great effort to get success in that path. They may do Shavana 20 years, 30 years. In most cases, they may not get much tangible benefit. So slowly they may get some progress. But even if they do some Shavana in this life, it will add to their samskara, and the samskara will manifest in the next janma also. Therefore, it is not a waste even if somebody is not an adhikari. If he tries to relate to Nirguna Brahma, he tries to do Shavana, Manana, Nididhyasana, etc. It is not a waste. Bhagavan does not say it is a waste, but it will require more effort. It take much longer time. Instead, if they had invested that time and effort in relating to Saguna Brahma, they would have gained much better success and also much faster success. That is why Bhagavan says, for majority of the people, Saguna Brahma Upasanam, relating to Saguna Brahma, is the preferable option. So, avyaktasakta chetasam kleshaha adhikaha. Kleshaha, difficulty, is adhikaha, greater, much greater than relating to the Saguna Brahma. In the second line, Bhagavan gives the reason why why there is greater difficulty in relating to Nirguna Brahma. Avyakta hi gatihi dukkham dehavadbhihi avapyate. He, he means because. The second line gives the reason. A reason begins with the because. He, avyakta, the avyakta as a goal, the goal known as avyakta, dehavadbhihi. Yeah, this is the one. This is the word which gives the reason. Dehavadbhihi, meaning the people who have deha abhimana, deha abhimanavadbhihi, people who have strong identification with the body, Identification with the body implies obsession with the individuality. Obsession with the individual identity. If you look at the people, majority are obsessed with their individuality. I am Mr. So and so. I am very intelligent. I look like this. These are my relatives. This is my property. There is a lot of obsession with being an individual. And we are very much obsessed with our ideas also. My idea is correct. What I think is correct. Even our ideas are a part of our individuality. Such obsession with the individuality blocks us from realizing our true self, because we are not ready to give up this individuality. We hold on to this individuality. When we hold on to this individuality, we cannot transcend it. The self realization involves a transcendence of our lower identity, our limited identity. That does not happen when we are obsessed with our individuality. That is why majority of the people fail to relate to the true self, which is the Brahman. Dehavadbhihi means dehabhimanavadbhihi. The people who have strong identity with the body, strong identity with their individuality, their personality. And this strong identity is on account of lack of vairagya. When there is no strong vairagya, our identity with the individuality is strong. When we develop vairagya, we are ready to transcend our individuality. Therefore, we can understand the reason as a lack of vairagya. When there is a lack of vairagya, when somebody is lacking in vairagya, it is difficult to relate to the Nirguna Brahma. When I say relate to, it does not mean it is difficult to understand. You can understand the concept. To understand the concept, you don't need vairagya. But if you have to own it up, if you have to assimilate it, if you have to get the benefit of it, it requires vairagya. Dehavadbhihi dukkham avapyate. It is attained with the great difficulty. A lot of effort is needed, and also it may take a long time, and often there is a possibility of deviating from the path. That is why if somebody asks Krishna whether I should go for Saguna Brahma or Nirguna Brahma, in majority of the cases, Bhagavan's advice is to go for Saguna Brahma. Next two shlokas, that is Shloka 6 and 7. We have to read them together since both of them are interconnected. Ye tu sarvani karmani mayi sanyasya matparaha ananyenaiva yogena mam dhyayanta upasate. Now, sorry, we have to read the next shloka also. Teshamaham samudharta मृत्यु संसार सागरात भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ मय्यावेशितचेतसाम्. After explaining the difficulty of the path of Nirguna Brahma, Bhagavan is explaining the ease in the path of Saguna Brahma compared to relating to the Nirguna Brahma. If one worships the Saguna Brahma, meditates on the Saguna Brahma, he gains the success with greater ease. This is being told in these two shlokas. And this justifies what Krishna told in Shloka 2. Those who relate to Nirguna Brahma, they are the greater yogis. It is justified in these two shlokas. There is the word tu. Tu indicates the difference, the contrast. Unlike those who relate to Nirguna Brahma, these people who worship the Saguna Brahma, ye janaha, ye mumukshavaha, the mumukshus who relate to the Saguna Brahma. How do they relate to the Saguna Brahma? It is being described. Sarvani karmani mayi sanyasya. They perform all karmas. The Saguna Brahma upasakaha, they perform all their karmas. The karmas that they are supposed to do. But they offer all the karmas to Ishvara. Every action they do is offered to Ishvara. Offering all the actions to Ishvara requires a special attitude. The attitude is that of dasya. One should understand, I am Bhagavan's dasa, Bhagavan's servant. Just like an employee in a company, an employee in a company knows that he is employed by the company. Therefore, when he is in the office, all the work that he does is meant for the company. When he is on duty, he is not supposed to do any personal work. All the work that he is doing should be meant for the company. Therefore, an employee knows very well, if he is a good employee, he will have the attitude, all that I am doing is for the good of the company. I am doing it as a service for the company, for the benefit of the company. he remembers. He has that attitude. Whatever he does in the office, in the heart of heart, he knows this very well. I am serving the company. Most of you will know this very well than me because I have not worked in any company. In the same manner, a bhakta understands that Ishvara has created him. Ishvara has given me this body. Ishvara has given me this janma. Therefore, Ishvara is like my employee. The employer hires me for a few hours in a day. But the Ishvara has given me this janma. He has given me this life. That means he has hired me all my life. Therefore, all the work I do should be the work of Ishvara. This is the attitude of a bhakta. No work is personal work. There is nothing called personal work for a bhakta. Even eating is not a personal work. Even eating is a work meant for Ishvara. Ishvara has given me this body. Therefore, this is Ishvara's body. And I am sustaining this body which is given by Ishvara. That is why I have to eat, I have to bathe. When this is understood, every work he is doing, including eating, becomes Ishvara's work. That is why Krishna says, Yat karoshi yadashnasi, yajjuhoshi dadasi yat, yat tapasyasi kaunteya, tat kurushva madarpanam. Offer all your karmas to me. Bhagavan has said. This is the attitude of a bhakta. Sarvani karmani mayi sanyasya. Offering all your karmas to me, the Ishvara. Mat paraha. They are committed to the Ishvara. Ishvara is the goal of their life. Paramatma is the priority of their life. All other goals are kept aside. Paramatma is the primary goal of life. They understand this. My goal is to attain Paramatma. When this is understood, they are matparaha. Ananyena yogena eva, with ananya yoga. Ananya yoga or ananyata is an aspect of bhakti. Narada Bhakti Sutra describes ananyata as anyashaya tyagaha. Anyashaya tyagaha ananyata. Giving up all other ashayas. Giving up all other attachments, all other emotional supports, and taking Paramatma as the only emotional support, only object of love, only object of devotion, it is called Ananyata or Ananya Yoga. Ananyena Yogena Eva. Through Ananya Yoga, Mam Dhyayantaha Upasate. Mam Dhyayantaha. They meditate on me. They meditate on Paramatma. They can visualize Paramatma in any form, in Krishna form, in Rama form, or in Shiva form, Ganesha form. They may visualize Paramatma in any form, or they may visualize the Paramatma in the Vishwarupa form also. The whole universe is a manifestation, a form of Ishvara. Thinking so, they can meditate on Ishvara. So, Mam Dhyayantaha, they meditate on Paramatma, and Upasate, thus they relate to Paramatma. Through meditation on Saguna Brahma, they relate to Paramatma. He Partha, O Partha, O Arjuna, what happens to them? What happens to such bhaktas? Bhagavan assures, if they worship Paramatma so, if they remain devoted thus, then Bhagavan assures that he extends his helping hand to them and uplifts them vertically, elevates them vertically from the ocean of samsara. Mayi aveshita chetasam tesham, such people who are mayi aveshita chetasaha, they have fixed their mind on me, they have fixed their mind on Paramatma. We fix our mind on many things. Some people fix their mind on money. Some people fix their mind on their son. Some people fix mind on daughter. And some people fix their mind on their pet also. If they don't find anything else to fix their mind, they will fix their mind on the pet. We need something to fix our mind on. But Bhagavan says, a bhakta fixes his mind on Ishvara. Means he is devoted to Ishvara. He makes Ishvara the epicenter of his life. Such people, aham न चिरात मृत्यु संसार सागरात समुद्धर्ता भवामि. अहम अहम तेषाम समुद्धर्ता भवामि. I become their samudharta. Means I uplift them. I save them. Just a minute. Yeah. I uplift them from the samsara sagara. Mrityu samsara sagarat. Mrityu yuktaha samsaraha mrityu samsaraha. The samsara which consists of mrityu is called mrityu samsara. The samsara consists of many problems. One of the major problems is mrityu, because everyone is afraid of mrityu. Everyone is afraid of death. All of us have to die one day. But if we continue to be in samsara, we will not only have one more death, but we will have many deaths. Because every janma, every birth is followed by a death. If birth is not scary, Bhagavan says, death is scary. Therefore, if you choose to be born again, be ready to die again also. Therefore, mrityuyuktaha samsaraha. The mrityu, the word mrityu is included to indicate that samsara is very painful. Mrityu samsara is compared to a sagara, an ocean. Samsara is like an ocean. This comparison is found in Vedanta. Samsara sagara. Because the ocean is not easy to cross without somebody's help. One requires a strong help to get out of the ocean or to cross the ocean. Now Bhagavan says, that he saves the bhaktas from the ocean of samsara. Mrityu samsara sagarat samudharta bhavami. How long does it take? Will it take very long? Then Bhagavan says, it does not take very long. Nachirat means without much delay. Without much delay, a bhakta is saved from samsara. That means bhakti is an easy way to get chitta shuddhi. Through bhakti, one becomes easily one becomes ready for jnana, for atma jnana. And then he gets atma jnana without much effort. The atma jnana can happen either in this janma or it may happen in Brahmaloka. If a bhakta does not get moksha in this janma itself, after death he may go to Brahmaloka and there he gets jnana. Bhagavan blesses him with the jnana in Brahmaloka. That is how he attains moksha. Shloka 8. मय्येव मन आधत्स्व मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय निवसिष्यसि मय्येव अत ऊर्ध्वन्न संशयः. Now Bhagavan suggests Arjuna what kind of sadhana he should do. And this suggestion is meant for the mumukshus who are like Arjuna, meaning the majority of the mumukshus who cannot directly enter the pursuit of Nirguna Brahma Vidya. To such people, Bhagavan suggests the sadhanas. The best sadhana for such people is to meditate on Ishvara, to cultivate devotion to Ishvara, that is being told in this shloka. Mayi eva mana adhatsva. Mayi, on me alone. Mana adhatsva. Fix your mind. Manaha. Here manaha and buddhi, two words are used. We should understand the difference between manaha and buddhi. Manaha stands for the emotional aspect of our mind. Our mind has emotions like love, etc. Therefore, manaha adhatsva, fix your manaha on me, means cultivate love for Paramatma. We have love for so many other things in the world: love for wealth, love for name and fame, love for various sense objects, etc., love for relatives, etc. Bhagavan says, channelize all love to Paramatma. Cultivate intense love for Paramatma. Mayi buddhim niveshaya, and fix your buddhi on me. Buddhi is the intellectual aspect of the mind, the intellectual aspect. Fixing the buddhi on Paramatma means having a strong conviction regarding the Paramatma. There is Paramatma, and the Paramatma is the goal of my life. Therefore, I should do everything to attain Paramatma alone. One should have this conviction. Such conviction is stated as buddhim niveshaya, fixing the buddhi on Ishvara. If you do this, atah urdhvam, atah urdhvam means after this life. If you do this sadhana all your life, after this life, you will not have another janma. Instead, you will get moksha. Mayi eva nivasishyasi. You will abide in me alone, meaning you will attain moksha. Na samshayaha. There is no doubt about this. Bhagavan assures, you don't have to doubt this. Whether being devoted to Ishvara and meditating on Ishvara, will it give moksha or not? One should not have any doubt, because the Saguna Brahma Upasanam, if it is done earnestly with the great devotion, definitely It is an assured way to moksha. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.